Okay guys, so this is the clay I ordered from Monster Makers. It's monster clay, and I actually didn't know this thing existed, and well, Steve Wang told me that's what he uses, and I went ahead and ordered some, and boy, you know, I mean, I know it was all hard and stuff. It's very hard. I guess you can get very great detail, but you have to melt it or heat it up. What I didn't know is that you can actually melt the clay and pour it into molds, which was actually a lifesaver for me, because again, my plan was to sculpt the arms, and I would have loved to use the original arms or the casting of them. Well, this is going to allow me to do that. So the same way I did the silicone arms, instead of pouring in the silicone, which did not work, as you know, I will be pouring in the clay, melted clay, and I should achieve the exact replica of the arms, of the original arms, in clay form. And hopefully this will help me bend them to the way they should and avoid the sculpting, since again I am not a great anatomy sculptor. So yes, many of you could say I'm cheating, but hey, if it works, why not? Okay, so here's the melted clay. I'm going little bit by little bit. I melted it at, I would do 20 seconds at a time and kind of mix it around, and then again 20 more seconds. You don't want to overdo it. This is the first time I'm using this, so we'll see how it works. Okay, molds are filled up, and I just put them in the refrigerator, kind of make the clay get firm again a lot faster this way. Okay. There you have it. It's the clay arm. Let's see if I can pop this out. Alright, so we'll see what we can do with this. Alright, so let's see if this works. I've added two little dowels here. I figured if I do one, this thing will probably just start, not keeping its position. So this way, hopefully it'll stay where I put them in. Now, so here's the arms. They're actually awesome. So as you know, this guy was this way. I need to push him in and twist the bicep inward and bend the arm this way, and then I'll worry about the fist later. So I'm gonna warm them up a little bit, not too much, and see if it works out. Okay, so now they're warm. I put them actually in the microwave. I started with 5 seconds and that didn't work, so I added little bit by little bit. So let's see here. Alright, so there he is there. Okay, that's still moving. Obviously the clay inside is still pretty warm, but I need to push him in. And actually I will do one arm first. Twist the bicep inward. Okay, take that guy out. And I could probably do the two, but I feel some weight on there, and it kind of like moved on me. So twist the bicep slowly because I don't want it to break. There we go. Now before I do the rest, I'm actually going to let it dry so it gets nice and hard here. That way then I'll work on the bottom part. Okay, so twist the elbow. Actually, I'm going to warm them up a little bit more. Wait, this one's still soft. Okay, I'm going to warm them up a little bit more. In there. Alright, being that I feel some weight on these guys, I decided to lay him down. That way the arms can rest on his chest as I bend them. Okay, again, the fist is in the way, so I have to work with that. Okay. What I'm going to do now is let this dry, get nice and cold and hard, and I'm going to work with this guy. Has to go in there, and this guy has to go right under here. So not that easy, but a lot easier than sculpting, I think. Okay, so let me work on these guys. Alright, here's an idea of what it's going to look like, kind of. I've actually need to now shape this elbow, and somehow you got a gap in here and in here. That should kind of be more close to the body. So either I add clay to this or cut somewhere in here to make this arm go in deep, and this thing will go in. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But that's giving me an idea what it's about to look like. I added the little shorts on there, kind of like little Speedos, kind of give you an idea. Actually, to get some reference, I took pictures of my nephew, kind of get an idea how the arms go. He's a little bit more buff than I am. I was going to use my shoulders, but I got old man's shoulders, so that won't work for Superman. Thank you, Frank. Alright, so let me work on this guy, and then we'll see you next time.